This is less than 24 hours after my microdiscectomy of between the L5 and the S1. I'm home now. I feel pretty good actually. It's really amazing how after the operation, uh, my sciatica, leg pain, nerve damage, like went away, and now it's just more muscle back pain, and I don't really even feel the incision, but definitely having pressure on my back or standing up. I need assistance to get anywhere, but I actually got up off, on my feet, went to the bathroom, uh, sat on the couch, sat up straight, and I was virtually pain-free. I have a little bit of soreness in my heel, but other than that, I feel pretty good. Uh, right now for pain, I take 2 Tylenol and 1 oxycodone. It's a 5 milligram pill, so I only take that. I took that in the morning, and I'll probably take it at noontime with Tylenol. I'm also taking a muscle relaxant. I'm weaning off the gabapentin, so I'm only going to take that pill once a day for 3 days. So, but anyone that's being hesitant about the surgery, I would say if you get an MRI done and they see a bulging, I had a herniated disc. If you have an episode of pain where you can't get out of bed, you can't function as a normal human being, I would say go for it. My experience is really well. They basically uh, took me in. The surgery, I think, was about an hour, hour and a half. But them actually cutting you open, I think, is like a half an hour. So it's a very short operation. They do need to put you on a breathing tube, and you will be like face down when they do the operation. So I felt like tape on my face they must have had something taped to me, like maybe my eyelids were taped down or something. I'm not too sure. But yeah, when I first got into the car, it was pretty rough, just standing and getting into different positions. They give you an ice pack. It's just ice your back like every 20 minutes, like 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. So I'm starting to do that more regularly. Let's see. What else? The incision is about 1 inch long. Just you have to keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't get infected, or there's a bandage on it. You can kind of see both sides, seeing if it's leaking or anything like that. But honestly, my incision doesn't hurt at all. Like I don't really feel it's more of the muscles on each side that are irritated. But yeah, I'm just so glad to get that over with. It was really affecting me. I couldn't, at some points in time, like I couldn't even push myself up, couldn't sit up. I had to just lay like flat on my left side, like in a fetal position. And nobody should have to go through that kind of pain when we live in a world of technology. But the surgeon that I use, he does surgeries like this, like over 400 a month. So I knew that he was someone that I could trust to do it. And I kicked myself because I could have done the surgery earlier, but I put it off because I wanted to do PT. I wanted to kind of tough it out. And when I met with the surgeon, I wasn't in a ton of pain. I really had a foot weakness. So they were very concerned about me losing any kind of strength in my foot. So he was like, hey, you really should be getting this surgery, but if you want to give it a try, go ahead. But he like told me straight up, like, oh, I don't think you're going to get better. But since I wasn't in any pain, I wasn't in a rush. But I want to say 2 weeks after PT, I had the worst episode. I was got out of bed, and I was like, oh, my back hurts so bad. And then I kind of walked around, but when I lay down, it would get better. And then it got to the point where even if I lay down, it would still hurt. And then I was on my side, and I was like, oh, this hurts so bad. But yeah, so I went through the surgery, and yeah, just 24 hours, my leg pain is gone. They had a hard time getting my IV in. That was only part of the hospital experience that wasn't great. And plus, you can't, because of COVID, you can't have anybody in with you. But yeah, like my hands Like my hands are pretty bruised. They ended up having to put an IV in my the elbow, like this part of the elbow. They had to do that, and then when I was sleeping, they had to put the IV in. But they said my veins were. Um, I have so many valves in my hand, they couldn't do it without blowing it out. So, uh, yeah, if you guys feel free to message me just to ask questions, but I mean, I've had 3 episodes since this July of crippling pain where I had to have I had to have something in the bedroom to go to the bathroom, and that's how bad it was. But I'm just so glad it's over with, and I hope that if you are going through anything similar, that you don't waste so much time. And I don't believe I got anything permanent nerve damage. I was worried about that too because the second MRI showed more material that squirted out, like basically the middle of the disc was coming out. So the doctor did say he took a lot of disc, but I mean, I am walking around. Yeah, it hurts, but it doesn't feel like my back spine is hurting. It feels just like the surrounding muscles. All right. Well, sorry for the long video. I just wanted to let you guys know this is less than 24 hours after my operation, and um, besides my back hurting, I'm pain free, and it's been a really long time since I've been able to walk and sit down and not feel my leg pain keeping it. But that's not always necessary for every people. Like the surgeon told me, it's kind of case by case. You might have radiating pain, you might have waning pain, uh, hamstring cramping, leg cramping, but I guess we'll see what happens the next couple days. But I would think that if it was going to hurt, it would have started hurting. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and take care. Bye.